Hi, oh my god, Khaos again with another real life tech profile, and this time I'm showing my update Rokket tech. So now it's going to be the end of Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns era, because next year Master Rule 5 or 4.5, however you want to call it, is coming, and everything is going to be freed up. So yeah, so let's go over the deck. So I use a triple Rokket Tracer. Of course, it's still really amazing. Could go for your synchro plays or link plays, stuff like that, and very important for your combos. You want to get access to this card as soon as possible, and preferably, of course, in your opening hand. Then triple Magna Rokket Dragon, a really good card because obviously at the end of your combo, most of the time you're going to have destroyed Rokket in your graveyard, and you spell someone like this from a deck, and then your opponent's turn you have like an extra disruption with your Boral Link monster. Definitely really good. It's a non-targeting and non-destruction removal. That's definitely really amazing. And then level 4 Rokket as well. Then triple Silver Rokket Dragon, really good as well. Level 4 Rokket, and also if you destroy it, if a link was targeted, it destroys itself, and then you can, of course, banish any extra deck monster from the extra deck. Of course, that's definitely really good because you can just banish any of your opponent's key most extra deck cards. So that's definitely really amazing at the end, and you can pretty much do at the end of your first time combo. So that's definitely really amazing. Then I run 2 Metal Rokket Dragon. Just another level 4 Rokket monster. I don't think the effect is really that relevant anymore, unfortunately, but it's still pretty good. Then I use one Explode Rokket Dragon. Pretty good level 7 Rokket monster, so you can summon it out from the graveyard with a card like Rokket Synchron, but has a pretty good effect as well. If a link monster targets it, destroys itself, and then both players get 2,000 damage, so it can be pretty good to finish out your opponent if you, in that kind of situation. Definitely pretty good. Then one Auto Rokket Dragon, which destroys spells and traps, just as another Rokket name. One Shell Rokket Dragon, just another Rokket name, pretty good effect as well, I think. Then Honest Rokket Dragon, just another Rokket name, decent effect as well. Then double Rokket Synchron, level 1 tuner, can revive your level 5 or higher dragons on the graveyard, dark dragons I mean. Definitely pretty good for link plays and synchro plays. Then one Rokket Recharger, another Rokket name, level 4 as well, pretty good, but the effect is not going to be used much at all, I think. Then I use triple Absoluter Dragon, of course really good. If you control a Rokket monster, you can spell summon this card, and if you send to the graveyard by any means, you can search for any Rokket from the deck. Definitely really amazing card for sure. Then the last one in the main deck is, of course, Realize, Darkness, Metal Dragon, of course, for all of your card dragon plays and stuff like that. Then the spell cards. I don't use any traps, of course, it's a very heavy combo deck. So I use one Boot Sector Launch, because now we have Striker Dragon, so we don't need to run any more than one. So of course it's really good, because obviously they extend your plays. It's so much easier now to do the full card dragon combo, even with a hand full of Rokket monsters. Definitely really amazing card for sure. So then triple Quick Launch, of course it summons any level 4 Rokket or just any Rokket from the deck, so that's really really amazing. Extend your combos, or just gets everything going. Then I run 2 Dragon's Shrine, because obviously Absoluter's effect is that if you send to grab by any means, you can search for a Rokket monster, so this card actually works very well with that card. Then I use some more extenders, so triple Pura Regenerator, summons any Rokket from the graveyard, and if that Rokket monster is destroyed, and this card goes to the graveyard, you can draw a extra card as well. Definitely really amazing. Then 2 Avert Legacy Succession, it was pretty good extender as well for this deck. Then 1 Monster Reborn, pretty good as well, of course, another extender. Then I use actually triple Dragon's Mirror, of course, to summon with your Boral Furious Dragon from the deck. So if you open it with it and you have like a full combo, it's just another like disruption on your field, so that's definitely really amazing. And the last cards in the main deck are triple Cold Blood Grave, of course, to stop your opponent's hand traps, because of course if your opponent like Ash Blossoms or Effect Veilers, your Striker Dragon, you will be kinda screwed, unfortunately, because you do need that Boot Sector launch to be able to like do your plays and stuff like that. So yeah, unfortunately it doesn't work against Infinity permanents, but what can you do? Ornivir, but still, of course, really good card for sure. Now, let's deck. Of course, first I use the original Boral Load Dragon. Unfortunately, I only have the common one and the alternate art ultra rare one, but I decided to use the original artwork because it's the the original artwork. Unfortunately, I don't have the Seeker, but I might get it eventually, I guess. They're of course still really amazing card for sure. Then 1 Boral Sword Dragon. Finally, I have this card. It pretty much immediate OTK going second, so definitely really amazing for sure. I might even get banned in the future, unfortunately. But yeah. Then 1 Boral Guard Dragon. You might wonder why I use this. Like, this card seems terrible, I guess, but actually it's the best Boral link for going first. But it can't be destroyed by the card effects, and has that same turn effect as the other Boral monsters. So I think it's actually pretty good. So yeah, at least for going first and doing that full combo and whatnot. Then 1 Quad Boral Dragon, a pretty good card for going second, but not necessary for the full combo. And then Booster Dragon, pretty good as well, but again, most of the time it's not really necessary to use it, but still very nice card to have. Then 1 Dillinger's Dragon, definitely a very important card now for the combos, so definitely really amazing, so you can go for your Boral Link monsters easier. Then 1 Overburst Dragon, just in case if I need it, but probably going to replace it with something better, to be honest. But I can't really think what other card I should use in this deck. I guess I could use just a second Boral Furious Dragon or anything like that, or another Synchro. Definitely there are some options to consider. Then 1 Chaotic Seal of Heavenly Spheres, of course, another card you're going to end with on your board, so definitely I think it's definitely really good disruption. And if you don't have your Rokket you want to use, after you use its effect by tripling itself and bouncing your opponent's monster, then you can summon any dragon from the deck as well. So definitely really good for sure. Then 1 Galaxy Satellite Dragon. Of course, now instead of Beat Cup or any other generic like as Link 2, you're going to use this because it's a Dark Dragon, which means it combos very well with Dillinger's Dragon. Definitely, it's really amazing for sure. And of course, I use the Guard Dragons themselves. Of course, now Agarpain is banned, so I just use the 1 LP to summon out Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon from the deck, or something else if you already have it in your hand. And 1 Guard Dragon Piste to summon any dragon from the graveyard, or mostly, of course, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Definitely really amazing for sure. And then, of course, I use that 1 Striker Dragon to search out that Boot Sector launch from the deck. Definitely really amazing card for sure, and makes the whole deck a lot more consistent for sure. Then I used, of course, the other X deck summoning types. Boral Furious Dragon. If I open up with Dragon's Mirror, I can summon this. Definitely a really amazing card. Then one Borderlord Savage Dragon. It's a level 8 synchro, which obviously equip Link monster to it, and gets counters depending on the Link rating on that card, and then you can negate anything by removing a counter. So that's really amazing for sure, and it's one of the cards you're going to end up with on your end board with the full combo and stuff like that. So definitely very important card for the stack. And then last card in the deck stack is Borderlord X-Charge Dragon. Pretty good as well. You don't use it very often, but sometimes it can be very good because it's also cannot be targeted by monster effects, so has the same protection as the regular Borderlord Dragon. Pretty good effect as well. Can be useful in some situations. So that's it for X deck as well. So this was my update Rokket real life deck profile. So of course it has changed quite a lot, and of course Master of 5 is coming pretty soon, and this deck will actually be improved upon as well, because we have a Link 5 probably coming out soon as well. So I hope you enjoyed this real life deck profile. For now, goodbye and Khaos out.